I am on a perfect track to open up my first city. My objective is to get around 400-500 diamonds to be able to found my building city. And for that, I built the server's first honey farm. I opened a shady cap shop at the docks and became the marshal to stop a rising crime wave. So let's continue to work on founding my city. I want to build custom trees because looking at the others, they are all amazing builders and they are really good with decorating and making amazing atmospheres. So I have to catch up with them and do some custom trees. But of course, my trees require the most obvious block in Minecraft, and that is candle. Well, those are just small additions for falling leaves, but I wanted to make a honey farm because, well, honey is a pretty underrated block in Minecraft and it's a pretty underrated item as well. So I already put it up a camp at the future shopping district, and well, I just started to work on my first shop in the shopping district, which is going to be the honey farm. Alright, so I just wanted to get the bees here with leashes, but I just found an easier way. So I got all the bees into the bee nests and, well, I could just pick them up with Silk Touch. So now it's just time for me to release them. I mean, at one point they should come out, I guess. Okay, there is one, there is two, three. Ooh, I just need a campfire for that. I mean, you know what? If I leave them full, I think they will not even go into that. Okay, let's just breed them to have more little bees. That's cool. Might have to wait a little bit more. Oh, actually, as we wait, I would also like to tell you a little fun fact. Right here, as you can see, there are a lot of flowering azaleas. Well, the reason of that is flowering azaleas are just perfect for polluting for bees. So, you know what? I'm just going to change one of these beehives to the bee nest. At this point, my best bet is to do that. Ooh, no. What is your problem with me? Did it just die? Did my little bee just die? I think I just have to put it like this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, anyway. I have to gather more bees and then we should be good. Let's just make the whole mechanics. This place looks like there was a big explosion here, but don't worry, it's gonna look even messier than this. Okay, so first of all, I want to put the main factory line for this whole thing. Then let's put another chef here, another here, last one here. So I have a subline as well, which is also going to be part of this whole thing. But these are, of course, for the honeycombs. So not just the liquid honey. All right, so now I will place the deployers just like that. Perfect. Just like this. And here as well. Well, for these ones, I'm gonna place some hoppers here so we can have more shears than what we actually need, because if the shear breaks, we still have some supply in these hoppers. And I'm gonna place one here as well. Okay, so right here, I will place just a little buffer wall. That's not a big thing, which is going to collect the honeycombs from this line. Let's change the direction and the same on this end, just like that. Well, of course, I'm also going to place funnels at the bottom of the deployers because this is how we can extract the honeycombs from them. All right, let me do an output here into additional walls. I think it's a bit complicated even though it's a really small contraption. All right, so as of now, we have the things for the honeycombs. So I just have to connect these things up. Just like that. Let me just bring it out a little more. And one shaft here and the last chain conveyor there. Okay, that's gonna be a pretty fun feature. Just wait a bit, Okay, so we have the honeycombs, right? Right now, I'm just going to filter all of these deployers because, well, that's of course the only thing that should be accepted by these. Now the honeycombs are right. Well, they are not completely right because I have to have beehives which are going to produce all the honeycombs, and now we have to deal with the honey blocks. The honey blocks are really good, especially if you want to glue something together for decoration and basically whatever you want to use them. I think they are just neat, but making them is, well, it's not that hard. You basically have to have liquid honey and getting pressed down in a mechanical press, and that's basically it. So of course I will need a basin, I will need a mechanical press, which is really good because it's already connected to this encased chain drive. And what I have to do is I have to get the liquid honey into this basin somehow. I will need a mechanical pipe that is actually directed right into the basin, and I just have to put some other pipes, flute pipes right here. And well, that's mainly it. So we have to make this mechanical pump work as well, and I think our best bet is if we just put a vertical gearbox here and put a cogwheel on top. Perfect, that looks nice. And well, to connect this encased chain drive to the whole thing so the deployers will also work, I just have to make another gearbox. Simple as that. Well, now it's going to be more like about the shopping area because, well, of course, I have to have an input here. I have to have a little mechanical belt here because once the honey block is done, we will need to get it into the main storage, which is going to be this one. And so I just have to filter it. But basically the honeycombs that are coming from here are going into this vault, and the honey blocks that are getting produced here are going into the same vault. Well, it's not that big, so we cannot stock up too many access stock, but I mean, that's just perfect. I'm gonna put down the chests here and the hopper. Get the packager here. I'm gonna place the stock ticker as well, just right around here. That's perfect. And I'm gonna put a stockling gear connected to it, place down here, place a seat here. I'm gonna grab these just to filter this one. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are a very useful decoration. Well, we have the honeycomb factory line and we have the honey block factory line. I hope people will have a good use of this one. I just wanted to set this thing up because I just think it is really cute, and you will need honey. And well, every time you will need honey, you will probably not find them in your inventory or in your containers. So, well, now you have a shop for that. And just like that, you can grab it from here. That's crazy. That's really good. That's really good. All right, I think now we can close this ugly part down. We don't need to see that. Thank you. And of course, I will need some little touch-ups here and there. But the main quest is just beginning. Oh my gosh, I'm already afraid. I have to transport almost 10 bees here. I mean, I can of course breed them later on, but now I really just have to get the bees from here to here, which is quite a distance. All right, some more bees to my beehive, please. They are stuck at the doorstep. Isn't it just lovely? All these zero brain cell little bees. I just love them. Look at them. They are really cute. Okay, come in, a little bit more. Thank you. Yeah, so what I've noticed is that if they get into a beehive or a bee nest and they are on a leash, I just lost the leash. So, yeah, that's pretty inconvenient, I should say, but that's all right. That's all right. I like it. I like the bees and I like what they are doing. So right now we have 2 bees here. 1 bee here. That's 3. 2 bees here as well. That's a lot of bees. Now it's just time to breed them. And then I am a happy beekeeper / bee owner. Put all the flowers here so anyone can breed them if they want to. I can already see some honeycombs in there. That's cool. That's cool. Now things are gathering. I think there are already honey as well, but not enough. Yeah, you see, there are honey accumulated in that basin. The only thing is that it's not enough to press them into a block because we will need 1000 mini buckets or 1 bucket. But yeah, so far so good. It's just extremely slow. Well, it was a pretty chaotic bit because, well, getting the bees in here and building up this whole thing, which is, well, a bit more overcomplicated than I truly wanted to have it. Look at the AC. But other than that, I think it's a cool looking build. I think if you look at the details, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I was really about to do this little honey decoration here. I like it. The other day I saw that Frog wanted to get hold of my posters and try to steal some of my posters. I'm a kind person. I'm always ready to help. So instead of Frog stealing my posters, I gave my posters to her by myself. Save some time, save some efforts, and everyone is happy at the end of the day.
Money shop. Oh, there he is. Azu!
Hey. Hey, Frog. Long time no see. How are you doing? It's really nice to see you.
I'm doing great, except for that I came back to my house after I was killed.
Yes.
There were a bunch of ads in my house. So what's that about? What's all this about?
Oh, the graffitis. Oh, so you found them. I tried to hide them as much as I could.
You tried to hide them.
Yeah.
You could have done better. You could have done better.
Just a little hidden marketing, right?
Okay. Yeah, we'll see about that. You just wait. You just made an enemy, my friend. My enemy.
No. Let's just not declare a war. I'm kind of scared of you.
You're scared of me? Why? I'm so nice. What do you mean?
Yeah, you just killed me because you just mistaken me for Stam.
I didn't kill you though. You have 17 deaths and you've had 17 deaths. I didn't kill you. I punched you and you caught on fire somehow.
Yeah, you didn't kill me because I was just right at time to jump in some water. So that's basically I saved myself.
See, no fire aspect on it.
The last enchantment is really speaking for itself in case of Stam's little shenanigan.
That was a business decision because he was scamming people. I did that for everyone.
Well, he was not scamming me because I got free access to his iron.
Oh, so you get free access to his iron, so screw everybody else. That's how it's gonna be. You just wait. I'll remember this.
No. I offered something.
This.
I offered something for Stam, and then Stam just offered me free iron.
No.
That's how it goes.
No. Yeah, well, so you get something from him and the rest of us are just screwed? But if you ever put ads in my house again, I'll be back.
Yeah, don't worry. I will never ever put ads inside your house.
Thanks. Or on the outside.
Oh, sorry. My voice was a little bit glitchy. I couldn't hear anything. Sorry for that.
No. Do you need me to say it again? I can say it again.
Oh, actually, Frog, you just forget this here.
Oh, you just wait. You just wait to see what's coming for you. You just wait. You're gonna love it.
So it means that I have to move countries because of this threat.
Maybe. I don't know. You'll know when it happens. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be next week, but definitely someday.
Okay, love you, Azzy.
Bye, Azu.
Bye-bye. It was great talking to you. Bye-bye.
Are you sure?
But of course, if I want to accumulate a lot of money to raise my city, I have to have more shops. And well, the next one is going to be a shop that I already have. I just have to move it and maybe raise the prices as well. So first of all, I had to start with the base, the walls, and the dock itself. As some of you asked me to include more building and tutorial like bits in my videos, I just wanted to give you this little session of how this whole dock was built. And of course, one really important thing is the texturing. And as it is a dock, well, it can have a lot of mossy areas, right? So I just made a pretty good gradient with moss, with mossy cobblestone, mossy stone bricks, and stone. Of course, this only applied for the part that has a direct contact with the water. Then I added the wooden decorations, like little balconies, railings, crates. And I also built the moss that is on top of the water with leaves, and I also added some cattails. I continued with the decoration. I added kelp piles, wheat piles, containers, and of course, more useful blocks. Then I started to work on the little garages or little storages. The first one is going to be a storage for the honey, and the second one is going to be a storage for the little boat, an old fishing boat, which is just a little decoration. Then of course I had to start working on the ship. Well, I thought that this is going to be a pretty big project, and it truly turned out as a pretty big project. I used this grayish coloring at the bottom side of the ship, and I used this red/maroon type of coloring on the side and on the hull. I've added some brown textures as well, which of course serves as some kind of representation of rust, because the name of the ship is going to be Rusty Kelp. And of course I was inspired by these little tugboats, by these little fishing boats, and I've added some containers on top just to make it a little bit better, and with a flag as well. Right, now we just have to deal with the mechanics. I have already set it up, this receiving little department, let's just call it that. And well, now I think not that way, but this way, I can just place down this, and as far as I can see, it's already all right. Like, it doesn't collide with any other blocks, which is good. Oh my days. All right, so let's start it over. I will need just few blocks with a barrel like this. Yeah, that's cool so far. I will need the mechanical harvesters, just like that. And hopefully, if I put it here, it should perfectly connect to this other portable storage interface. It seems like it's attaching. Yep. Yeah, it works. I mean, if it works, right? The next thing is going to be to dry the kelps. And how can we dry the kelps? Well, of course, with a campfire, first and foremost. And then we have to have an in-case fan. Well, I have the in-case fan, which I'm gonna put right over here. Well, right now the only problem is that we don't really have anything to power it, so I'm gonna go out and see if I can do something from here. Well, it's pretty good because the other water wheel is also here, but we just have to find a way to like probably get this moving. All right, let me just get you in-case chain drives right here and see if it works. Honestly, I have to be honest, as far as I know, Create Mod is gonna turn the wrong way. Is that true? No, it's turning the right way. Got some fancy things going on. Okay, so I will filter this, only accept dried kelp. Well, I think I'm gonna need 2 more in-case chain drives and maybe 1 cogwheel. Okay, well, the only problem with this project in the shopping district is that I have to travel all the time. When I forget something, I have to travel a pretty decent amount here and there. So from this point to this point, which is, as you can see, my speed, it's not the fastest way, but good thing is that in the meantime I can drink a coffee, I can read some news, actually think about my life, you know, things that don't require a lot of time. Okay, I'm back. Right, so I have everything now, hopefully. All right, let's see, let's just destroy a little bit more of this whole. Right, I'm gonna place the chain drive here, the chain drive there, and well, it's gonna work extremely slow, but it's also going to be just you know, like a little after supply. So I'm gonna take items from here and I'm gonna depot items to here, and the only thing is that it will only grab the item and put it here if it's dried kelp. So now the task is clear and simple. I have to raise the walls here just a little bit, and I have to raise the level of water as well, which shouldn't be a big issue if you ask me. Or I might just stop this whole thing. Yep, I stopped the madness finally. Okay, so I'm just going to place water here, just like that. I think I have an infinite source there. So far, so good. Looks promising. Right, I think it's good. I think it's good. It works at least. And now I just have to grab some kelps, because we have a lot here. And well, I made the floor layer of this thing out of mossy cobblestone and moss. And of course, the moss is going to be the only block where I can grow some kelps. I don't need too much kelp because I have a lot of backup kelp. So I think I have what, around 8,000 pieces. So yeah, now it's just looking a bit better. Now let's see. All right, let's start this thing. It plays the kelp here. The kelp is getting dried. I think I'm gonna drink another coffee until it's done. Oh guys, just wait until this mechanical arm grabs it. And just wait how slow it's going to be. Yeah, I think I better prepare my second cup of coffee for that part. Oh no, I think it's actually going the wrong way. Instead of the encased chain drives, I'm gonna place 2 cogwheels because, well, they are reverting the movement. So, right here, I'm gonna make it like this. Perfect, look at that. And now it should be doing something that we call smoking or drying. Let's see, making the best vegan beef jerky with kelps. Oh, look at the speed. Do you know that moment from Zootropolis where the sloth is actually filling out the form like The Office? Yeah, that's probably something similar in that sense. But anyway, it works. That's the most important. So it's a working little farm. Well, now it's a farm. At this point, it's officially going to become a shop because I'm going to sell not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 stacks of kelp. Why 6 stacks exactly? Well, because 6 stacks of kelp is basically 1 stack of mechanical belts. Look at that. You see? Right. And well, the catch of the whole thing is that I'm going to set it to 5 diamonds because, well, you could probably buy 1 stack of kelp for 1 diamond. Well, that would be probably the easiest and most popular way. But in this case, you save 1 diamond. I think this is a really great deal. This is a really great deal. You cannot convince me otherwise. Oh, and just one last thing for my little ship, because of course a ship has to have a name. Look at this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place down this glowing graffiti, and I'm just going to place here my little name, which I made with a pixel art editor, and this is the Rusty Kelp. After all these things are done, let me just introduce you to the shopping docks with the Rusty Kelp ship and my Honey Haste honey shop. So Kev just asked me to bring some of these happy guests if I can, and well, I could. Here is my happy guest display. Look at this. I think it's pretty funny. Well, at least he will know who is this thing from. Look at that. That's me. But yeah, I'm gonna stand next to it. Look, that's me, just a bit bigger. I also have a great idea. So since we have Rofo joining as well, I'm going to greet him. But before that, I might just drop off suspicious anonymous. Oops, I mean to do that. Anonymous package, which is going to be happy guest. Okay, just fly above. Let's see where Rofo is. Rofo is here. Okay, wait, Rofo is not here. Although he has an amazing base. Reconsidering the plan. Reconsidering the plan. Okay, so as I can see, Rofo has no idea what's going on, which is exactly what I need. Let me see. So if I just drop right over here. Okay, that's good. That's good. Ooh, gosh. Oh, he didn't notice it. He might be wondering what this Steam sound could be. Oh my. Look at Rofo. Wondering what could happen. Looking around. But he has done a really amazing house. Look at that thing. Oh, Rofo, little do you know that I'm standing up here at the top of the mountain, watching you taking responsibility for that little guest. I think Dave doesn't have guests, so just give him a guess. Alright, so side questing Azu had some great times. Oh man, I just love to give out things for free. I'm such a bad businessman. Of course, Edu is the one who always getting laughed at.
I mean, dude, 17 deaths though?
I won't like to comment it.
I mean, look at me. Look at me. I'm the one person on this SMP right now that does not have racked up death mounts as right now.
Oh, we can change that.
No, don't you even. Wait a sec. Where's my shield? I had a shield a moment ago.
Look at the Azu twins.
I'm very mesmerized by this, but your twin is taller than you. Have you noticed?
Alright, making fun of me because I'm short?
No. I'm just saying that your twin is taller than you.
Well, I just played around with the size. I mean the what was that? Attribute, the scale. Yeah, the scale.
Okay, well, give me a sec. I'll just provide you with a little down pay for the guy. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's a bit too much. Oh yes, it looks so amazing. You see, I want to go to the trial chambers because I want some of them. Well, try to collect all of them, but I don't know if that's possible at all.
You know what, Azzy? If I find you, I might give you, right? And if you find me, you give me, unless you already got more than one of me, because then you can just, you know.
Yeah, I mean.
Or if I find me first,
we
trying to find myself.
We can do that trade, but otherwise, I really want to get myself by myself. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. I would also like to find myself. I mean, I've been trying to find myself for years, right?
Yeah, that's exactly the thing.
What is?
Was not me.
And why have he continued the new design? And wait, no, it's not even the new design. It's a half new design. I'm so confused.
Well,
like,
you
wait a second. Those have copper pillars. Mine have copper. Is this? And that's not one of here's. What the heck is that though?
Yeah, you should have put a trademark on your poles.
No, but also, what's that? You looked at that pole?
Yeah, that was.
Excuse me.
That was actually me. I'm sorry for that. I had to be really quick, but yeah, of course, I think that's either going to be removed or fixed. That's leading to the shopping district. Sorry for that.
I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you at all. Just a little bit. Yeah, you could have picked anything, but you're just like, no, let's just delete this tree and put it on there.
I mean, you will have some fun times removing them from your screenshots for the thumbnails.
Yeah, absolutely. Like there's always things happening, which is nice, but you never know what. Yeah.
I know. I mean, I can do that to not interrupt the view or the scene.
No. I don't mind at all. I find it extremely mesmerizing, these chain pulley thingers. There's something about them that just feels right.
Yeah, it looks like the first power lines when electricity was invented.
Yeah, yeah. And if you've ever been to Tokyo or something similar, then you would see these power lines still to this very day in
Yeah.
something that looks a bit like the cable management of somebody that does not know how to OCD cable management.
Exactly, yeah. Well, actually, yesterday when I brought this little gas to your base, I just saw your tree farm and your extremely laggy animal farm. And this is actually, it's really smart. I'm playing with Create for like, I don't know, like 2 years now. And I've never thought this about this design. This is really cool. And this is really smart to like mine the 2x2 trees.
I mean, you can technically place anything on here, right? And I had one for just a single block break, and then I went, wait a second, if I place them all, that should take care of it, right? The only thing it doesn't do well, and all tree farms do poorly, is mangrove.
Well, it's safe to say that my biggest issue in this series is dying quite often. And another big issue is that I'm losing all my XPs in the making. So I have to have a storage where I can store all my experiences. Now, right, so let me grab some of my experiences. I don't have too much though. Well, I have a lot here. Okay, so I'm gonna keep one just right here if I ever need one on demand for my mending tools. But now I'm gonna grab all these experiences and I'm gonna show you how this experience water tower works. Well, of course, it's the same setup what I had in my survival series. The only you can build two. It's basically the exact same water tower. But the way you can do it is, well, you can deposit here and you can access it here. So the way it works, you just right click here and then you can see all my levels have been removed. And as you can see some particles, it's going up to that little tank. I'm going to show it to you real quick. But yeah, it's getting filled up pretty quickly. And the way to access my experience is just click on this. It's going to suck the experience. Oops. I'm going to hold my tools in my hand. As you can see the level of that tool. It's going to increase as soon. The experience shower is a real thing. All right, that's cool. So that's it. And everything that is just the plus can be deposited again. So, well, this is basically my experience tower. I think it looks good. I think it works good. And for people like me, it's just perfect. So quite a few inconvenient things happened on this server. There were some heists. Not mentioning any names, there are pirates, or one pirate in this particular situation, and I saw someone plastering many posters around someone's base, which is actually vandalism. Well, it's still being investigated, so we don't know who was guilty there, but we will see very soon. So, because of that, I just decided that we will need some kind of law enforcement on this server, or we have to stick to the law, we have to serve justice. And a great thing is that one of my favorite superheroes is Batman, so for that I'm not going to be Batman, but I'm going to be a marshal, and for that I've already set it up a little office which is going to be Marshal Azu's first police office. I'm going to show it to you real quick because it's already done. This is it. So let me just introduce you to my very high security, huge and really serious institution which requires a lot of respect from everyone. So no laughing at Azu's dads, no laughing at Azu anymore. So as you can see, here is a bounty board. I already got a vanted poster for the donkey thief, of course. As you can see, the location is unknown, the offense is illegal animal displacement, and the punishment is to revoke the usage of wool blocks. So someone will have pretty tough times not using wool blocks for a few days. And I also place a clipboard here so everyone on the server can report crimes or offenses, which is pretty great. And well, this is my office. As you can see, it's made out of cardboard because, well, that's the only material that I had as a building material. And if you come in, it's my little lovely office. It's pretty big, it's spacious. Here is a photo of my dog.
I'm Azu, and at this day, I'm officially announcing that any kind of crimes, any kind of shenanigans and heists will be punished from this day on, and there won't be any exceptions.
But other than that, I might be a little bit bribable, and well, I'm not making differences depending on how much value was provided to me, of course.
Justice is justice, and justice will be justified.